Maldivian President Mohamed Muizzu has begun his bilateral visit to India today. The 5-day visit comes amid souring bilateral ties between India and the Maldives in the past year. India's Ministry of External Affairs says President Muizzu is set to hold talks on several bilateral and international issues with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi on Monday. The president will also attend business forums in Mumbai and Bengaluru during the 5-day visit. The Indian Foreign Ministry said that the island nation is a key maritime neighbor in the Indian Ocean region, while adding that the country holds a special place in India's neighborhood-first policy. The 5-day visit comes after ties between both countries turned lukewarm in November last year. The Maldivian president had asked India to withdraw its troops from the country. During a visit to China, Muizzu took potshots at India, alleging that New Delhi was a bully. However, Muizzu went back on his remarks and said he is not against any country or pursuing an anti-India agenda. Recently, the president also suspended 2 of his ministers from his cabinet for making disparaging comments about the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And for more on this, our assistant editor for Foreign Affairs, Sajidha Mohamed, is now joining us on the phone. Sajidha Mohamed, we do understand that the president of the Maldives, we'll try and get our assistant editor for Foreign Affairs, Sajidha Mohamed, in a short while from now, but we do understand that the president of the Maldives, Muizzu, has already arrived. As you can see on your screens, that is Muizzu, who has disembarked from his plane in New Delhi with the First Lady of the Maldives, Madam Mohamed. He is on a 5-day tour of India. He is set to attend several forums in Bengaluru and Mumbai, and is also set to talk with the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday. We are receiving reports from the Foreign Affairs Ministry. It says that this is a very key and significant visit by the Maldivian president to India after the relations between India and the Maldives were sort of pacified in November last year. So let's hear it from our assistant editor for Foreign Affairs, Sajidha Mohamed, who's joining us on the phone. Sajidha Mohamed, probably you can tell us the significance of this visit now that the Maldivian president has arrived.
Well, it's a very significant visit. The Maldivian president is on a 5-day visit, but essentially this is the first state visit of President Muizzu to India after he took charge last year. Now, essentially we saw the relationship dipping primarily because of the anti-India campaign he had come to power on, and he had, of course, called for removal of Indian military. Of course, that did happen, but there was a replacement with the civilian personnel manning the Indian assets. Now, essentially, during India visit, the focus will be on economic support from India. That is keenness shown by the Maldivian side, given the economic situation in the country, and that will be a big diplomatic victory for him back home if he is able to convince New Delhi for a big economic bailout package. India has already provided support to Sri Lanka in the past, but all in all, we know that during this visit, he's going to meet the investors. He's going to understand, of course, the best practices in India that can be adopted in Maldives. Of course, India is an important development partner of Maldives. India, of course, has been helping in capacity building. Many Maldivians come to India for health-related services, for education as well. And during this visit, the focus will be on more people-to-people connect after a dip in the relationship we saw earlier this year. We saw how there were ministers in his cabinet who had made comments against Prime Minister Modi. They were, of course, suspended and later removed as well. But during this visit, focus will be on the green shoots of recovery.
All right, that is our assistant editor for Foreign Affairs, Sajidha Mohamed. We seem to have lost him there. But if you're just joining us, the Maldivian president, Mohamed Muizzu, is on a 5-day visit to India. He just arrived moments ago with the First Lady of the Maldives. We'll keep our eyes on the visit and give you all the latest updates.